Hi, my name is Patrick Mucklow. I'm the Director of Operations here at the Museum of Durham History. We've been open since October of 2013. We're going into our third year. We're really happy about everything, the progress we've made and the contribution to Durham. The Durham History Hub is the home of the Museum of Durham History. That's this facility right here, which was actually a former bus station. The bus transfer station was here for city buses and for people who would make their way from one part of Durham to the other. And now we've repurposed this building and now houses the museum. We're a 21st century museum, which means we don't have a lot in the way of artifacts. We don't have a collection per se, so we focus on the stories of Durham. And so there was a lot of reading, a lot of photographs. We have one section of the museum which is called Our Bull City. It's what we call community curated, where citizens from the community who feel they have a story that needs to be told, but they're not museum professionals, can tell that story, and we help them develop exhibits for it and develop an exhibit. We also have Durham A to Z, which is going through Durham one letter at a time. We're currently on H is for Hayti, celebrating the the African American neighborhood of Hayti, and its rise and its demise in the 60s. We also have the rotating exhibit gallery, which is our largest space, and it's our long-term gallery, and that focuses right now on Durham beginnings, which is the coming to Durham story just after the Civil War of 5 very different individuals and their stories. And we're currently sitting in the story room, which is an ongoing oral history project where we encourage people to come in and interview loved ones or tell their own story about their Durham experiences. We hope in the future to expand our coverage of Durham and our place in the community, and hope that people get wind of what we're doing and increase our visitorship here as Durham grows, and we continue to document and be a part of that growth.
J.A. Farrington, owner J.A. Farrington Industries Incorporated, formerly J.A. Farrington Janitorial Service. I started this business of proprietorship in 1989, and it's the way I got into the business. I was officially doing work with Durham County Mental Health, doing outreach work. And part of my job in that scenario was to go out, help the homeless folks try to find jobs, go talk to employees about getting the homeless people jobs and trying to get them back on the foot, try to get them back into life. And so happened one day I went in and 2 guys homeless place to do some cleaning. And the man said that he could not hire them because they didn't have no record or they didn't have no ID. They couldn't pass the background check. But he said something profound to me. He said, I'll give you the job and you hire. So I said, well, okay, because my eagerness and my aim at that time was to help these 2 gentlemen because they were home. So I took it upon myself to take the job and hire them to do the work. And from that point on, I found out that there were more people looking for work. And as I began to find work in the custodial service, I would only hire the homeless, or disadvantaged or disabled folks that's not capable of getting jobs on their own. And one thing led on up to the creation and incorporating my company. The first big project that I got was the Durham Bulls ballpark. This was 1995. And I kept that contract for 5 years. We did that, and my only workforce was the homeless people, because that was my goal, to get the homeless, give something back to the community and help those guys and those women to get back on their feet. And from that point on, the business took on a new life itself after I dedicated to God. We got certified with the federal government through the AA program. I stayed on that 9 years, was successful with that, graduated. And at that point, we went in 2000 now. 2014, we changed the name from the janitorial service to the industrial because we felt that the janitorial in the name just pigeonholed us to that one type of work. So with the word industrial, now we do landscaping, heat and air conditioning, plumbing, remodeling, plus custodial. So we take up the whole physical makeup of any facility, from the ground all the way up to the electrical work. And we hope to do more things with underprivileged because I dedicate that company to not so much for myself, but to help those that need help.